Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to talk about a possible new hidden gem. It's called Flow, but don't buy those poser flows. Buy the Flow. It's from Dapper Labs. In fact, it is called, Dapper Labs Flow. And here's the catch. You want to buy it because, they're building a great NBA app, like a really, really popular NBA app on it. It's already on there. You want to buy it? Well, too bad you can't, at least not yet. It's actually not available on Uniswap yet, but it will actually be available. And the reason is like I said, there is a very, very popular kind of like fantasy sports type thing on it. Um, so the thing is, because of that, it actually makes it a very, very good, I think, like prospective investment because fantasy esports, obviously during COVID, has grown a lot because, since, watch parties are not really a thing during this, viewership on TV has actually gone down. And the thing is, like, since viewership's gone down, these leagues are trying to get money in other ways. So obviously there's like, fantasy sports, and the top three fantasy sports are Sorare, NBA MLB champions, and NBA Top Shot, and they've already amassed over $10 million in sales, and I think that's only going to grow exponentially. And the blockchains that these are actually built on are going to be huge or like, are going to do very well. So Rare and MLB Champions are built on Ethereum. That's to be expected. Most things are built on Ethereum. Although I would say like these projects that are built on Ethereum should actually look at actually being built on something else. While NBA Top Shot resides on Flow blockchain. You have one of the top three crypto fantasy sports residing on this Flow blockchain. Remember, it is Dapper Labs Flow blockchain, not like all those other flows. There's like three or four cryptocurrencies with the Flow symbol. Don't buy those. It's this Dapper Labs one. It's not available yet, but this is something you'll want to keep your eye on because fantasy sports is only growing bigger and bigger. Most people that actually bet on sports actually play fantasy sports as well. It's just another way of gambling. And like prospective gamblers like to gamble in just about every way possible. I mean, you know that if you know any prospective gamblers or are a prospective gambler yourself. So obviously, like people watch and use these applications like crazy. So you're gonna see like Flow blockchain using from Dapper Labs using a lot of getting a lot of usage right out the gate because Top Shot is, which is obviously an NBA fantasy thing, is actually using this. Even people who aren't really into sports, they can play fantasy. Like statisticians, they're the ones actually who's kicking ass in fantasy because they can actually crunch numbers, and them crunching numbers generally beat like the jocks who are basically like, oh, saying this guy's good, this guy's good. I mean, some of these like fantasy algorithms even taken like what hand the pitcher pitches with and what the expected wind speed is at certain stadiums. I mean, for NBA, obviously you don't really have expected like wind or whatever. But anyways, like the NBA app Top Shot is going to be on Dapper Labs Flow. So for that reason, I think this could definitely be a hidden gem when it comes out. So we want to keep your eye on this once this actually launches. I'm not really sure when this will actually launch. You have like Bison Trails announce the support for Flow in all node types, but realistic, I don't really know when this will launch, but it could be actually fairly big when this actually launches. Um, the token used the Flow token. Total initial supply is 1.25 billion. Total planned inflation. That's something I don't like is unlimited. Maximum total supply right now is unlimited. So there's not a lot we know about the token. Token price at sale, we don't have that either. Expected rate of inflation, 20% during the bootstrapping phase. So annualized first 3 months. So for the first 3 months, it's going to be 20% expected rate of inflation, and then 3.75% afterwards. They can either change it at any time based on the protocol. Expected staking rate, 70% during the bootstrapping phase, 33% afterwards. So I think they expect quite a lot of use from people because they are doing this for fantasy sports. Expecting number of nodes at launch, 28 collection nodes, 43 consensus nodes, 3 execution nodes, 73 verification nodes. There'll be more information on that as it comes along. So maximum stake, collector nodes 2.5 million, consensus nodes 5 million, execution nodes 12.5 million, and verification nodes 1.35 million. Minimum stake, you need 250,000, 500,000, 1.25 million, and 135,000. So the unbonding at the end of the following epoch is 2 weeks. Reward compounding every epoch or weekly. So there's some information about it, but I just kind of like this idea mainly because it has NBA Top Shot actually going to be on it. So that is something you want to keep your mind on. That is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.